PwC's Rising Star. Winner of the British Accountancy Awards Rising Star of the Year, Harry Pampiglione explains how coding has taken his career to the next level. Harry Pampiglione, Transaction Services and Data Analytics Manager at PwC, has had a few weeks to reflect on his victorious evening at the British Accountancy Awards, where he was crowned Rising Star of the Year. Despite the passing of time, it still feels like a bit of a shock. It was a big surprise to be put on the shortlist, and even more surprising as they actually read my name out on the night, Pampiglione says. It was quite funny. On the night I thought when everyone went up for different awards that they didn't really seem that surprised. So, I was sitting there thinking, well, it's great to get nominated and shortlisted, but the person who has won it already knows. I was actually quite relaxed on the evening, fully thinking that I wasn't actually going to win it, he adds. If the award came as a surprise to Pampiglione, it was unlikely to shock his colleagues at PwC who nominated him. In his short career at PwC, his rise has been quite remarkable. After joining in 2016, Pampiglione was promoted to manager just 18 months later. In his time in the Transaction Services Department, Pampiglione has also advised on over $60 billion worth of M&A transactions. Indeed, he was also responsible for a £400 million buy-side acquisition in the healthcare sector, where he conducted a complicated CapEx analysis which led to a material price reduction for the client. Using Python to get ahead. Perhaps more impressive than his rapid rise through the ranks has been Harry's thirst for knowledge, particularly around using data analytics and coding. That started with teaching himself Python, a coding language, in his spare time. I was trying to understand how you could apply it to certain challenges I was facing, whether trying to automate something or trying to get a better insight from some of the data I was working with, Pampiglione says. I saw that Python would be a good tool to use for that. I just spent time, maybe an hour or two after work for 6 months, learning the basics and then tried to apply it to the problems I found interesting. I just saw a lot of potential in it, he adds. But Pampiglione believes it is about more than just learning how to code or learning how to better use data analytics. It's about learning how best to apply that technology to the problems you face at work. I think with any new technology, to actually use it in the context of work and use it in a productive way. For more on this story, visit the news article link.